हम सब अपने बच्चे के लिए अच्छे से अच्छा स्कूल ही चाहते हैं। आखिर स्कूल ही तो बच्चों के सर्वांगी विकास की नींव है। सिर्फ किताबी ज्ञान से विकास नहीं होता। यहां परिणाम लक्ष्य अभ्यास पर जोर दिया जाता है। सौभाग्यवश हमारे बच्चे का शैक्षणिक, सामाजिक और सांस्कृतिक विकास यहीं पे हो जाता है। अल्फा विद्या संकुल नई पीढ़ी के सर्वांगी विकास और उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए प्रतिबद्ध।
Hello students, welcome to the Alpha Vidya Sankul online classes. Today's topic is the kinds of sentences. You know students, in English grammar, we can divide 5 kinds of sentences. The first of all, this is called assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. The second one is interrogative sentence. And the third one is imperative. The fourth one is called optative sentence. Optative. And the last one, exclamatory sentence. Students, I know that you have learned this topic in your previous classes, in your standard 7, even 6, 5. Okay, but one important thing you have to clear the idea of this. Many students don't understand properly, so we need to understand properly. That is why I am taking this topic. First of all, the assertive sentence has two types. It has two types. The first one is what? Affirmative sentence. Affirmative. And the second one is negative. So both of these two type of sentences are known as what? Assertive sentence. So let me explain about the first one, the assertive sentence. Here, this affirmative sentence, here the affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence. This affirmative sentence, what is the speciality of this? The affirmative sentence shows the agreement and affirmation. And at the end of the sentence, there will be a full stop. So, let me give you example. Example number 1. We are playing. And for this assertive sentence, at the end of the sentence there will be a full stop. This is compulsory. Then, now let me write the another sentence. We are not playing. Then here we find the word not. So in a sentence, if you find such word like no, not, none, such type of and more is nothing, especially these two words. If you find such words, this sentence is called what? Negative sentence. Okay. So we know that the negative sentence shows the negation, deny. The statement is negation and a deny. Okay. So how can we make from the affirmative sentence to negative sentence? And this is very simple. How to form? We have to find out, the first is we have to find out helping verb. Helping verb. Okay? What is helping verb? The auxiliary verbs. You see, for be verb, be verb is here. What? Am, is, are, was, and were. And the next is have verb. Here you will find here three: have, has, and for the past had. Then do verb. Do verb. Do, does, did. Now you see these verbs, and we have divided this is be verb, am, is, are, was, were, and have, has, had, do, does, did. This is called primary auxiliary. What? Primary auxiliary verb. Okay. You see, if you find these verbs in a sentence, just after these auxiliary verbs, you have to put the word not. Then it becomes what? Negative sentence. Not only this, there are another verbs. They are called what? These are the primary. The next is what? Modal auxiliaries. The modal verbs. The modal verbs. So we say this is also what? The modal auxiliary verbs. See? Shall, should. Will, would. May, might. Can, could. Must, need, ought to. Here, there. Here used to. And all these verbs are known as what? Modal verbs. So if we find also, it is the same way. Now I'm going to tell you here. See, I shall go. Then here the auxiliary verb is here, and you have to make it like this. I shall not go. Now it is over. So it is very simple from affirmative to what? We make it what? Negative. And you see, students, some verbs, some sentences, they do not have this modal and primary verbs. What will you do? Suppose if I write here one sentence here, he sings a song. Then this is the affirmative sentence. Okay? And how can you sense it? But there is no auxiliary verbs. At that time, we have to take the help of, for the present tense, we have to take the help of do or does. Past tense, we have to take the help of did. Here the sings is what? This is the present. And this is third person singular number, the subject is. That is why we put s at the end of the verbs. So here, at the end of the verb there is s. In third person, then we have to use this does. So what will you do? Here is does. You have to think here is what? Does is here. Okay. Then you have to say he does not. For making for formation of the negative. He does not sing a song. And one important thing we have to remember, here is s, but we have to remove this s. There will be no s here. Okay. And one more. They came 5 days before. And what shall we do here? You know, the verb is came is the what? The past tense. And for the past we have to use the verb, the auxiliary verb did, the helping verb. So how can we change it? They did not. Okay. They did not. This came. This is the past form. We have to change it in the base form. What is the base form? Come. They did not come 5 days before. Like this we have to sense. You know, these are negative and affirmative sentences. They are called what? Assertive sentence. The next is the interrogative sentence. What? The second one is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. And at the end of the sentence there will be a symbol this. And this is called what? The interrogation mark. So, example is here. Are you a doctor? Then at the end of the sentence there will be what? Question marks. This is, don't forget students, this is very important. Okay, it's asking question. And this type of question is called what? Yes or no questions. Are you a doctor? The answer might be yes, I am a doctor. No, I am not a doctor. The next is the different one by using WI's question words. The WI's question word, we can say what's your good name? Then this is asking question. So here this type of question is called what? WH question. By using what, when, where, and how. And so at the end of the sentence, what? The question marks will be there. Then students, how to form the interrogative sentence? See, here is the sentence is given. I am a boy. The sentence is given. This is what sentence? This is the affirmative sentence. This is what? Affirmative sentence. But how can we form this sentence? How can we form the what? The interrogative sentence. And very simple. You have to find out the verb. The auxiliary verb means helping verb, and this helping verb will come here, and the subject will be, this the interchange, exchange the place. The M will come. So at the beginning we have to A becomes capital. M, I, a boy, and this a boy will remain the same. Will need to change. Then this full stop is there. For affirmative sentence there is a full stop, but if we change into interrogative we have to put here question marks. And we understand that the modal auxiliaries and the primary auxiliary verbs, then if you find that we have to change the place of the subject and the helping verbs. The next is he will he can do it. Now let us sense. Now here the helping verb is can. How can you send this? You see, can come here and he will come here. Can he do it? Question. And this is the affirmative sentence. Then this affirmative sentence we form what? Interrogative sentence. This is the way. And they have the auxiliary verbs. They have the modals and auxiliary verbs, primary auxiliaries and the modal auxiliaries. But here M is used as a what? Main verb. And there is no problem for this. The next is, if we want to change this, there is no helping verb. Then what shall we do? Here you write a book, and this is affirmative sentence. This is what? This is affirmative. And if we change into it is not changing, it is formation. How? Can you find here? Can you find a modal and the primary auxiliary? Suppose M is, I was, were, can, could, may, might. No, it is not available here. So what shall we do? You remember when we change from for the negative sentence we use what? Do, does, and did. Remember these things all the time. If you do not find this, the auxiliary verbs we have to use. And here the right is what? At present. So we have to use do or does. So what shall we do here? We have to imagine. We have to make up your mind. Okay? Here, you write means here is the word. Here is the word. If the this is there is no s. If s is found here, and you have to understand, then this is the third person singular number. No, this is what? Second person. So here is, we have to use do, and you have to think here is what do is here. You need not to write here. You have to make up your mind. You have to think. You do write a book the same way here. So we have to change the place. How? The do will come here. Do you come here? Do you write a book? And the last one, question mark. It's over. Okay? The next is Rani makes tea. Here. And this, it is negative sentence. What shall you do? Rani makes tea. Here we find here is, and this is the third person singular number, so we have to use does. And you remember what I said, between this subject and the verb you have to imagine that there is the word what? Does, and it becomes does, then this s will be removed. So now since exchange the place, interchange like this. Does come here. Rani make, then this s will not be here, remove. The s is here. T. Okay. The next is for the past tense. Tom kick the ball. Okay. How can we form it? Here, this is the past. For the past, what will you think that here is? For the past we use did. For the past we have to use did. So did is here. Then come here, did. Then Tom come here. Tom kick. And this ed will be removed. Okay. And we have to put in the base form, means the present form, B1. Did Tom kick the ball? And question mark. Now this is the affirmative and this is negative. This is affirmative, this is this is affirmative, this is the interrogative, and this is what? Affirmative, this is what? Interrogative. How can we find out? You will find this symbol, then you easily understand this. Asking questions. So the third one is the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. And the imperative sentence, and at the end of the sentence there will be full stop. Okay. But it expresses what? Request, order, and these two things, very importantly, order and purpose, propose something. Now let me give you examples. Please help me. Full stop. Now please help me, and this is the, and please help me, someone is asking help. So this type of sentence is called what? Imperative sentence. And number two, order. Order. Do the work. Do the work properly. See, Do the work properly. Now this is what? This is also order and purpose. Let us play cricket. Now it is purpose. Let us play cricket, and this type of sentences requires order, purpose, command, and all these type of sentences are called imperative sentence. But at the end of a sentence, like negative sentence and the what? Affirmative sentence, there will be full stop. The fourth one is operative sentence. Operative sentence. Operative sentence. Here you will find here the operative sentence wish, okay, and prayer and pray or curse, etc. The first example, wish you a happy journey. And here there will be a what? The symbol is what? The exclamatory sign is here. And pray. May God bless you. Here also. May God bless you. The third one, curse. May you lose the money. And someone was angry and he said, may you lose the money. So all these type of sentences, wish, there are so many different type of wish. Wish you a happy journey, wish you a happy birthday, like that. May God bless you, may you be happy. Like this, such type of sentences are called what? Operative sentence. One special you have to know, at the end of there will be the exclamatory sign, but the meaning is different. So for the operative there will be wish, pray, curse, etc. And the last one is the exclamatory sentence. For the exclamatory sentence, the exclamatory sign is there, but the meanings are different. Now you see, let me say, exclamatory, and there will be what? This symbol will be there. First, for the exclamatory sentence, there will be sudden feeling of what? It may be happy. For example, see, bravo, we won the match. Here there was a cricket match, so our country India won the match. Then I was very happy and surprised to hear the news, so I said very happy with bravo, we won the match. And this is very easily you will find here. So for the exclamatory sentence, it is not pre-planned. I don't know India will win the match, but, and so this is the sudden feeling of emotion. Sudden feeling of emotion, and it may be happiness, it may be sadness, it may be disgusting, it may be hatred, indifferent, and it may be surprise. See, sad, worried. Alas, my friend is no more. No more means that. Here it is showing the sadness here. And the third one, whoa, it is a surprise. Whoa, What a nice shot. What a nice shot. Here. And number 4, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place this is. This is. And you see this exclamatory sign, it may be just after the first word or in the middle or at the end, and there is no difference. If you find this and it shows the meaning of sudden feeling of emotion, that time that sentence is called exclamatory, and it expresses wish, okay, or pray or curse, then that is called what? Operative sentence. So for today, students, let me stop here. See you in the next class.